everyone, welcome back to my Fall Forest Settlement Tour series here with my Soul Survivor Sin. Oh, Sin, pay attention. Today we are doing the final video for Sanctuary Hills. Last time in part 3, we did the sort of, I don't know what you would call it, the communal areas. We did the church, we did the labor house, we did the farmhouse, and then the farms itself. This time we are starting off here in the Sanctuary Diner. I love this place. Got a lot of greenery going on. Also originally called the White Picket Diner because obviously they're using the white picket fence to sort of cordon off eating areas for everyone. There's quite a few of them and try to keep them in like different styles. Everything's a little different, but has like the same stuff. Obviously, if you don't want to eat outside, there is plenty of inside seating. I hear you dance. You guys can't hear dance, but I can hear dance. Someone actually is supposed to stand here and you could buy actual food off them. I love this. They got a basket of bread. We got the kitchen, which also we brought that white picket inside. It's a pretty small kitchen, but it's well stocked that I think they would definitely have a decent variety of food. I want this to feel kind of like the Waffle House of post-apocalyptic 50s America or whatever the fuck it was. You have a fireplace to keep the place nice and warm in here. I love the lighting. It's very red. Not really Nuka themed, it just so happens to be red. Closet, really nothing in here except cleaning supplies. Public bathroom, 2 stalls, nothing really special going on. I think they do clips, so we're going to ignore that. 2 sinks, 1 mirror. They don't really need it. Dishes for the restaurant, as this is a party area. It probably costs like an arm and a leg to get this room, but it is a full day reservation for parties. You can have a little birthday, kids sit here and open their gifts. And then all drinks and food is supplied by all the food and drinks are supplied by the owners of the diner here. You got plenty of Nuka Cola, you got cookies and sweet rolls, you got a cake. Everyone gets a free little hat and you got some extra goodies down here. Someone to play music for you. You got darts. It's a fun little room. I like that you can have like birthdays here. It's quite cute. Because it's like so fun. It's just like it's a small thing to do for a kid. You could also come by real quick if you just want like in like small little takeout restaurants they'll sell like desserts in a freezer. This is kind of like that, but instead of desserts, it's like actual food, so you can get noodles or chunks of meat, all supplied by the farm next door. Now, speaking of next door, this, obviously, as everyone knows, is the OG Soul Survivors house. I thought out of all my Soul Survivors, Sin would be the most nostalgic. I don't know if you guys can see the bushes freaking out in recording, but they are freaking out. Sins that would be the most nostalgic for a pre-war life. So I decided to make it incredibly pre-war, as in perfectly modeled after what it looked like pre-war, down to as much as I could. I don't like everything is exactly how it looks. I didn't skip anything. I even had a mod that adds the original fridge. I have the fridge, all the bottles, the dishes. Like, that's literally sitting the exact same way. Look at all this. Look at this. I think the only thing that's different is this. This is obviously not here. Sin does have 2 of these. We're gonna pretend that it's not the exact same shrine as in Group Manor. Got the alcohol, got the TV, and even these plots are the same. I think the only thing that's not is this, because I obviously couldn't get the same bookshelf. Like, look at this. This, exactly how it was. This is how this was. Look at this. Perfect. In here? Yep. You go look. That's what this looks like. Bathroom? Exact same. Yeah, we all know this bathroom. You could do a fwa fwa, and it would be the exact same bathroom. Got here. This one was also a bit different because I could not find any shelving that was similar to the old shelving. So I did that. Got the HVAC trying to be fixed. Towels, Mr. Handy stuff. Even got this down. Bedroom. Also, like I said, very pre-war. She's spying on them. There is actually some security cameras. I've never pointed them out because I just forgot about them, but they're not connected, obviously. It just kind of looks like it is. Got storage in here. Again, same as the pre-war. And then Sean's room. Now, this is probably the sadder one. As I picture, she started off making Sean's room the exact same, and then it just sort of spiraled into the entire house looking like it did pre-war. Like, everything's the same. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of me taking screenshots and then coming and like working on the screenshots. Out here is like very different. It's mostly my workshop. I just needed this for convenience. Oh, you were supposed to be up there. Back when I recorded the Croup Manor tour, there was a blank space for power armor, and I'm like 90% sure you were supposed to be in that blank space. Weird that you're here, because I would never use you. I also tried to keep the backyard pretty similar. However, I don't think they had this patio brick. I just needed a flat terrain to put the patio furniture on, so I had to put it like this. You can get out this way, which is actually one of the few times I've made two exits to one area. Oh, no, I lied. This is where dog meat is supposed to be living, and also my own personal Brahmin. Because Sin like me in IRL, love cow so much. Hey, speaking of cow, I am upgrading. I know I already just started using this little icon, this little cat, as you can see in the corner. But I am already redesigning her to add cow features, because I want to be moo moo meow meow kitty cat. But also go eyes. And I don't know, I'm debating on the antennas. I'm debating on them. Now, this next part actually feels less like something Sin would do and something more of like my other Soul Survivor Samuel would do, which is build a place for the companions to live. For the most part, Sin honestly wouldn't really care about what their accommodations are. Let's do the guys first. 'Cause I didn't mean to end up making it sectioned out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, guys first. Oh, shit. Hey, Nick. I actually forgot you were in town. Cool. Hey, so, well, perfect. Make life easier, she decided that everyone needs a place to stay when they live in when they're coming to like stay in sanctuary for a while. Nick here gets a bit of a special treatment. He has an office away from home. So sometimes he can come here and take more northern problems than Diamond City. It's a little safer for the northerners to get up over here. His room is simple. He's kind of very old school. I think you'd feel old worldy, like a connection to that old world, Nick. In here, out here technically, is their little lobby area that they can just hang out in and chill and be dudes. Next door, we have Hancock. I feel like I know he's not like overindulgy, but I definitely think he'd be like, "Can I get one of those lounges?" I was like, "Yes, yes, you can." He says, yeah, he does his chems, he reads some comics, he just kind of hangs out. I kind of feel like they should have made him a bit of a nerd. Let him watch, like, let him enjoy astoundingly awesome tales and Grognak. Actually, let's be real. He likes this one because it's pretty lady, but pretty lady. Next one we have is Deacon. Oh shit, fuck, dude. Oh my god, Deacon, you scared the hell out of me. I don't know why I thought you were a mannequin. Oh, that was really scary, Deacon. I don't like that. And you guys couldn't hear him just go, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Deacon." That's funny. I have other expressions for this cat, and I forgot to use any of them in that whole interaction. Yes, shut up, Deacon. He has a little bed, just a little railroad stuff, as well as a lot of his costumes. Listen, Deacon can change gender if he wants to. They do get their own, they get a bathroom. They do have to share, which is unfortunate, I would think. However, they could just also go and use like any other bathrooms. I think Sin would be fine with using her bathroom. Now you may be wondering, wait a minute, there's like two more dudes who I didn't account for. Excluding Strong, he does not live here. He annoys me. He lives far away now. Okay. So the next one I did was X88. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know shit about this dude. I don't think I've ever. I played through the game twice, and I don't remember ever using him after the first mission you like need to get him in. So I've never like had him betray me, so I don't know what he does. I don't know anything about him. I just decide, well, let's just give him institute stuff. Books. He probably reads. He seems like the type. Chem like stuff for repairing himself just in case if he gets hurt. But it's just a really basic room. I'd like to think Sin, again, not Sin. Actually, she's very hands off with Sanctuary, so I'm not sure who would really decorate that room, but whoever did it probably was like, I don't know anything about this dude. Let's just slap some general furniture in, and then he added like the flag. He just wasn't really into any of that stuff. Now, finally, and now this is, I should say, spoilers for Dance's story. Obviously, in this save, I haven't gone as that far, but in canon, Dance is a synth, and in this canon, when he is rescued, like Sin or more, actually, this would be more of a Samuel thing. When he's rescued, and instead of hurting himself or being killed by Maxon, he comes back and he lives in Sanctuary. But he's not too comfortable living with everyone else anymore. So he lives here in this hut, all by himself. It's a small hut. It does have a lot of my needs. He drinks a lot. It does have the basic necessities. He wants to stay away from other people. Deacon probably gave him that ducky. He does have a nice little bathroom all to himself, so that's honestly a bit of a luxury. His bedroom is inside of one of those ATV cars, which I think is a lot of fun. I put that on there. Isn't that cool? He works as a like he helps defend the town, but he also does spend most of his time alone here tinkering over here and with his power armor. There's one passion that didn't leave him after he left the Brotherhood, which is his enjoyment of armor. He also has some friends, which you can tell because he has some friends drinking here. I did try to kind of make it look pretty obvious about who is sharing a drink with him. I'll give you guys a second. Here's the first chair. It has a rifle, a scoped quote unquote sniper rifle. This one has a pack of chems on it. This one has a cigarette and a pair of reading glasses, and that's Dance's seat. So put in the comment who you guys think go in what chair, and then I will give you all 5 seconds before I tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is McCready, Hancock, and Deacon. Because I don't know, I feel like those guys would learn to get along, and then they would drink together because it would be funny. So Dance lives behind the house, kind of in his own little world. He does also have something else back here. This very empty bookshelf is actually, that should obviously move with it, an escape hatch because he quite honestly doesn't believe he's safe here, especially if it was actually Sin's save. Because one thing about Sin is obviously she's personally isn't canonically building all these buildings. She's giving them what she believes should be put where, and probably gets approval. But the point is, Dance is pretty skittish about whether or not he's gonna be not quote unquote betrayed again. So he has a quick exit to leave. Fun fact. I will probably once I get to the front, let's go a little quicker. I hate running because it just feels so wibbly. That building up there is where Deacon should be, is the canonical location in my current Dance Deacon fic that I am writing. And you'd be like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's about Deacon just seeing Dance being hot and then being like, damn, you're hot. And that's kind of the fic. It's not very deep. It's very surface level. This place is fun. So you got a little place for dog meat, but it is a hangout. Because that's kind of what it's supposed to be like. Just to make like Sin's life easier during during gameplay to make my life easier. I want them all to hang out. But canonically, they probably, hang out when they can in small bunches. They, play cards, they eat, play some pool, sit around and just hang out. They also own multiple cats, so we do have a catio out here, which is a complete enclosed space for cats only. Obviously, there's no way to get in and out of there. Actually, they probably have to send someone in there to clean it up afterwards. Over here, we have some chems and supplies for everyone, books if they get bored, a nice, clean, full bathroom for their use. Now we have the girls' rooms. We got Curie's room. Obviously, she has a lot of medical stuff and a lot of, I would assume, medical textbooks. Next door, we have, oh, huh. So this is really funny. I didn't think about this. I had forgotten about McCready. I'm like, oh, these were all the guys are separate from the girls. It's like, no, McCready gets to be one of the girls. The reason why he gets this room is because I believe canonically after his son is cured, that child should be brought to him, and they should live here. And I would assume he's young, so he gets kind of like a toddler bed. But there's a place set up for him to stay. Got a little fireplace, so it kind of warms the hallway and keeps the rooms toasty. Kate's room, pretty small. Got quite a nice view. She still has Halloween decorations up. Spends more time at Croup Manor than anywhere, so that's why the room's just kind of basic and got some stuff in it. Piper's room next door. She has more paperwork. She's always constantly working. She always gives you like sweets and stuff, so I gave her cookies and a coffee, a little Nuka-Cola rug, and a Nuka girl, because I think she would love her. Because she also, again, gives me Nuka-Colas constantly. Her gun, and then just some supplies. Time to head to the last building. Okay, I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm not hitting any buttons. I hope my mouse isn't getting weird, because I really like this mouse. I just bought it. So I'm actually going to save the best for last, which is the inside of the arcade. So that's what this is. It's an arcade and a movie theater. It's really cool. Got some stuff we borrowed, quote unquote, from Nuka World. We have a Bandit Roundup and a Nuka Zapper race. Over here, though, I will show you guys first where the employees are living. It's kind of quaint, just a little small thing, just two people running a little movie theater arcade for the neighborhood. Got a party place back here just for everyone to like hang out. Maybe you can't afford the party at the diner, so you have an outdoor arrangement here. Got their bedroom. They may be a couple, they may be siblings, who knows, but they do have a bunk bed. The kitchen and living room area like is really small. It's very small here. Hello. But it's because they spend a lot of time like in the arcade because that's just where they prefer to be. But they do have somewhere to cook and somewhere to sit if they would like to hang out for the day inside. Got a bathroom outdoors, and by that, I mean actually a full bathroom. It is the toilet and a shower, so you just clean up in there. Probably causes a lot of overflow in your toilet, but who cares? Around front. So what inspired me to do this was that I was working at an arcade in an amusement park, and and then like Nuka World like was one of my favorite DLCs, so I was playing that a lot. And I decided, well, why not make a little arcade here? And then I thought, well, a movie theater too, because like it's a huge luxury to have these things. So we're a very developed society now. Coming on in here, we do have the little arcade with the actual atomic rollers that do work and give out tickets. Got ourselves a Wakakami with a special baton because we could not get one of those Wakakami bonker things. Someone left their drink and some tickets here. And then we got the prize counter. I can't decide if these are actually like appropriate pricing, but I'd like to think so. Magazines for, so it's, I don't know what a screwdriver in there. I think it's supposed to be like, I had a shit ton of these, so they were more useless. That's why they were cheaper. But we got cups and toys and glasses and then snacks if you don't get a lot of points. And this is the quote-unquote worker. I just want to dress him like a cowboy. In here, we do have the Creation Club arcade machine. I got the Creation Club. It was for free, so I didn't pay a dime for that Creation Club crap. So, blah. And I think it was cool, though. I'm really glad I got this. It is currently being repaired because it is the newest attraction to the arcade here. But maybe you don't feel like playing some games, or you played plenty of games and now you just want to sit down and relax for a little while. Grab yourself a snack. Those cost caps, obviously. And then you can come here and watch a movie. You can also poop. Poop in here and pee. Go poop in there. You have a second bathroom for the ladies. And in here, you can watch one of two movies currently. The Fightin' Furies or Night of the Fishman's Revenge. Slightly elevated so you can hopefully see above everyone's head. Come up here and just take a seat and watch the movie. The projector's right there. Got trash for the end of the night, so please use it. And then next door, our last place, we have the next place. And I like the cowboy movies like a premiere, so they have a little stand-in so everyone can be like, look, cowboys. So that's actually the end of my tour of Sanctuary Hills from start to finish. I know 4 parts seems kind of like a lot, especially when they're going to be like 30-ish minutes, but I was really worried that editing anything bigger would be a huge pain in the balls, and I don't want to do it. This save definitely came a long way, and this Sanctuary Hills definitely came a long way from what it originally was. Let's give a look at the whole thing. Again, when I said in the first part, I did try to keep this small. Some sanctuaries, or is it the second part? Third? Anyway, some sanctuaries I think are just too big. They're too overbuilt. They don't feel right. And I think this one feels right. Hey, look, we're on the roof. We're roof buddies. Oh, yeah. Next time, I will probably be recording the big tour, updating the game, starting a new sin save, playing through the entirety of Fallout 4 main quest and stuff. If you liked the video though, hit that like button, comment, maybe subscribe. That would be very cool. Do it, please. Have a great day, everyone.